The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the dead. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extent, this would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison. And with her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest. Together, you have the power to thwart the dead. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city, the march. Join my
me. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Tadpole scum! That's a cat! Oh!
under attack.
Defender of the people.
Maggots will be done.
How delicious.
together. This feels good. I am ready.
Victory awaits. My turn. Got to focus.
It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Moving in.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him. Don't let my form deceive you. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now! Together, we can turn it.
be defended at any cost. With haste.
Soldier.
Step to it. Get out!
I've missed this. This will do nicely.
Tormented!
Destroy the Omega.
Heading there.
On your command. A wise move.
Finding my way.
Let us see the battle won.
Go for the throat.
Swift and lethal.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich.
No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stilmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gordhash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible! He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, they were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. A very good question. What that Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his... That Gordhash and the Chosen found out about it, but it was important enough to them that Gordhash sent me to retreat. The moment I found it, I felt a change. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing...
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more a Lithid than you realize. It hasn't. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. What, even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so, as an Elithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Lithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment.
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And
you are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our...
the orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur.
Let us have words.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I do not serve Shah anymore. Nor the but I digress. Did you want something? More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted... You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Shall we continue?
Let's move.
Don't burn yourself. Do we have a target?
Can't give up now.
We must find where Gорташа and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. I'll look for her. Thanks a lot.
What path lies before me?
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it. Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might...
So much wrong with that name.
The house was empty.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little
We
more.
need you all to leave right this instant.
Think about it.
The place was empty. Keep those Diluvia!
Get these squatters out of...
Arthur, sweetheart, if you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Not if they're trying to help themselves out of the pit. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle...
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal? Agreement? Why should I? I got nothing to say to them. You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but... Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be...
Do you think you're clever coming in and... We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you...
Is the little dog trying to intimidate us? If it continues to bark, I will snap its neck.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the Guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the Guild will be in touch with any concerns. Duh. But if that's what it takes to get them out of... That name.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. But I will. Thank you. We'll get going as soon as we've got our things together.
Finally, those awful... Here's your payment, as we agreed. I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it.
Was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. I'm sure you never turn up.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? Maybe a few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Worst thing is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt. Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I do.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed.
They wasn't thinking. Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got Biscotti out that burning barn.
Just a little singed, eh, Biscotti?
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
There's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor naive. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. They talk some absolute horse bog.
Imagine upending someone's life in the name of bureaucracy.
I should be loins deep in Shares's caress, but...
All these people fleeing for their lives, only to be corralled like...
Ah! Whatever you need, I can't help you. Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two the bright boys got away, but I took a hit.
So, you survived. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road.
Ticklish little creature tries to sneak and slice. Hack away, sweet meat. Let your butchery unfold.
What to do?
Somebody drunkard, ma.
On my way.
We only got away with what we have on.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads.
Should we fortify the camp? What if this is it for our people? To strike here? What if this is the end?
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Rechtei hathran rust, Frey, thou disctor of...
You recognize the funeral rites of the Ger people. The same...
Im ora... So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole... When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you. But things have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you...
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of... We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children. But I promise you...
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn. So, you leave us no choice. You are too dangerous.
I shall not yield. I see, at once.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Let me recite their demise.
Shall we dance? A better position.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
I thirst for combat.
Battle favors the fearless. Blood follows me everywhere. Let's see.
light on my feet. Let's have a look. Something good here, I hope.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Material.
Sir! We can't let you in.
Still means murder. Still unsolved.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Great headline.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gordhash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself?
My good lady, I am Will Ravengard.
Ravengard? Ugh, more like the ghastliest thief. No refugees. It is decreed. I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious... I will repeat. For the last time, may I add. Do you have means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city.
Page material.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have... Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? Gordhash, do you mean? Those metal hunks do not obey a man who sees reason. There is no negotiating with the dead gods is chosen. To make Baldur's Gate a safe haven, we'll first need to bathe Gordhash and Orin in their own blood. Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever. Thank you.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
You know, I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? A tad mercenary, a tad sordid.
I found so
anything
many
and
items that
anyone for
Cazador
price.
here. Honestly, they're the kind of people no one would ever meet.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister.
We have enough for the Master.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done, and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. And spend every day looking over my shoulder, waiting for someone to... No. I won't spend eternity. Besides, I'll need something to protect me from the sun if things don't work out with us. And you want what's best for me, surely. Then you'll help me in this. Oh. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Bet I can crack that open.
What now? Oh, for a skeleton key.
No time to rest. Breathe deep and move.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
Open up.
From what I've heard. I'd probably...
Keep your distance, darling. Let's crack it open.
All right. What now? Moving ahead. Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything. What's in here?
Have you had any bargaining chips, they will rather?
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to... Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're...
I'm glad you came. Not to... One more thing before...
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid...
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, which means you and your lovely... Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. But no matter how far you come, you're... At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. I can give you the
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you...
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city. And you give me the And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince.
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for...
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
power. Ancient. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created. That was the great age of humanity. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities. The screams. Oh, the screams. And Carsus was responsible. Men cannot contain so much power. The Carsus's folly, the bards. I knew then that the folly of mortals could...
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the... So much power and potential. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then, and these chosen, they brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must. And when that moment comes, you give the crown.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, but there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything. The moment I have your signature, you guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. Perfect. The master was slain with it. They dined on him both. The hammer is yours. You will find... Be sure to keep the hammer safe. And I'll keep your contracts. I'll be seeing you.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must find the diabolist.
There you are. I thought I'd lost. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael? Well, of course. The stench of impending... And what did he want with you? How very gumptious. What were the terms of this deal? I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. Its thoughts slide into yours, turning through them.
You promised him the crown. I was absent for 1 moment. If there is one thing you can be certain, but that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. I haven't. Now come. We have an elder brain.
In here I thought you had half a brain. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? 'Cause why would the devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael... And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay... As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. You're letting your ignorance color your... We're getting that contract back. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for yours, we need to find a diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Doesn't make any sense.
Onward. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Oh, yes, of course. I can see how the hammer we didn't know existed until Raphael... He's always struck me as the trustworthy type. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Look, Shares's caress isn't just about wetting lips.
It'll make you feel better. Need to find a way forward.
It's just a blessing to need something like this. I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight.
Does the hand
They
not
crush everyone.
The lips, the tongue.
Well,
If you're marching
we're
on
shopping
these-
for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
I got it. I got it. Darnish. Thanks. This armor was such a bargain. I can't return it.
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Like what? Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Let's go to Calm's Gums.
the man
She has the
breathe.
most
That watch is
fabulous send-off.
flying.
It's perfect for a shirt.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? I would. Was this armor was pricey?
Every substance has been tried and tested by you.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
And the bachelor clawing at my door.
Slow down, sweetie. Find more flavor for less.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous send-off.
Forget your world. These four walls are our world.
I need a quick word.
Just so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So quick to share it with him.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon...
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss. And I will
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her daughter.
a silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prison. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bomb. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the...
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is no...
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyank. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need anything from me.
Mate, it's your birthday. You.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Nice. Oh.
Never a dull moment. Always at your side.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, the swords cleave both meat and mind. Body. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus. Certainly not. Or the Prince's honor guard would have... To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
Forget your work. These four walls are a world.
Do you two have what?
Which means we're getting a real room.
Distracted recently. Such fog
Look at me. You need anything.
Remember our vow to keep
Hey.
us safe. Music stop.
How was I to know what went on behind its closed doors?
Eating, sleeping, and sex acts of all manner, of course.
Gods, you're beautiful. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with... but he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then... It's something of a gamble, true, but if I... So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that, I'm all pointy ears, my love. There is nothing I'd like more. Delicious.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
With haste.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff...
An elf. Such temptation. Grace. Elegance. Just... A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure? It's Fion you seek, our stern life. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, for one. A pair of drow... Swissing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal... Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn Nisha, our lovely nymph, but she's engaged. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be... But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. To service... but I'd be a fool to say no. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right...
Elminster's library? People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as... Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of... I'll miss that face. Else... Oh... Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I have little coin, but I offer... Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Boy insisting on playing his...
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many things.
My. I can tell you, you have but to ask, and we can grant you. Don't be shy. Silly.
Or perhaps you have great... Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough to match the 2 of us.
Return to us if you have a lover willing to...
Gods, you're beautiful.
Oakfather preserve you.
You are safe, my love. Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most
What I wouldn't give to be the
fabulous
Gondian who
scent.
invented the steel
It's
watch.
perfect for a shirt.
It's because we already helped you fix it.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
This armor was pricey.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
As if any of us would be so
Darling, it's
fortunate.
very leather-like.
Imagine seeing your watch apart for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through.
Not close to Duke Older Raven.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know, Ray. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Ah, yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me direct. I'm sure you...
Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
No entry today. Special occasion. Bodyguards does a man need? Get on then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Let's see what this does.
It won't happen, I swear.
I'm a fist. And
Red Dragon would have this place down around Gordon.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry.
The Watcher's presence fades.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at... I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My seal, allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
Invitation from Gortash. We shouldn't have any trouble with the guards.
Be patient.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gordhash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Gordhash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something.
Lord Gordhash is expecting you. Please make...
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't...
Miss Aura, I've had enough. You owe your life to me.
Feeling cheeky? Oh, heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned... He's upstairs in Worm's Rock. A splendid party, I hear.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard.
It's him. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Now you're speaking my language.
Stand down, villain.
Don't fucking touch me!
Ah, apologies for the disruption, my friends. We appear to have... Please do come forward. I believe we have business. If you'll excuse me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a bit, as it happens. I'd hoped to speak to you, most ardently, in fact. Lord Ember Gordhash, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's You know, it takes all three to control. The quakes are a clear warning. I expect it'll start. Next, the grand design. Not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's together, we can still...
Of course. Gordhash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Don't. Would face very poor odds if you...
Sage advice. My steel watchers, you're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch. Tut tut. So much potential gone to waste.
Another fight.
Overwatch, your time has come.
Impero.
Spill some blood.
Forever thoughtless. Might will prevail.
much longer.
This city is mine!
Impero.
My injuries need tending.
chose to suffer. You chose to die.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time, but make no...
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up, just as for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coast. Next, the grand design. Not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a... Together, we can still restore...
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected if Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin, together we rule Faerun as kings.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to. What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could...
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough...
An imposter? But who in the hell...
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs...
Enver Gortash, swearest thou...
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and...
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council...
My friends, the Steel Watch, and you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do...
I have something to ask.
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is.
You most certainly will.
Truest of souls.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite...
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Not just glory. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tear, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, and it will be Gortash who ignites.
You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
If I thought he'd keep his word, I'd agree. But do you really think Gortash is going to share power? Ever? I hope it won't be too late, but I'll play along for now, but I'm not.
Your parasite binds your mind to wills.
You spoke with my father. Incredible. To hear his... I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, each step she took, a stroke victim. I asked Father later. No, he said.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Not a tragedy. I calculated my father was tadpoled. To exert control, you must first... These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Another step forward.
You call this new business? Cheap and cheerful.
You have red
Refugees for
caps
hire.
working in your circus? They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
I'll give it a shot.
Oh yes,
Dad,
Pyramidius and Fred.
what's that monster?
They've just joined, but
How dare!
A necessity. So we have decided to... Hello, hello!
a circus! Can we go?
Not a problem, dear patron.
Brain juice smells like piss and iron!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a... Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have...
Never travels without his friends. That's good.
This city of storms, your eyes, stirrer. There is pain. You are wise to admit it.
Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. Save yourself from heartbreak, for Zethian knows. You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both, and see if your love...
Tread lightly. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you...
Well, hello.
Can you and your beloved stand the test of time?
I've got a long road ahead.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved... Save yourself from heartbreak, for Zethine will know.
Don't waste a step.
Don't touch me.
These things have stayed interesting. Very well. Something's on my mind.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you... Can you...
Come on, let's go!
Stand the test of time.
I hear all at heart. Best foot forward.
Action, not reaction. Proceeding.
What's next, I wonder? This way.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. To new horizons.
Yes? Off I go.
I am listening. If I must.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your...
Oh, my love. How could I say no?
Close your eyes, little ones. Ah, glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you. No, Astarion. A tumultuous past hides behind. The heart is fraught. So let us begin with the joyous. When is he happiest?
Guilty as charged. Sometimes literally.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what does he desire more than anything?
Oh, you're very sweet. I wouldn't say no to some gory vengeance personally, but that was an adorable answer.
Do not fear. There is time yet. For fear sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it.
Oh, I like that answer. Yes, let's go with that.
I cannot, little one. I can accept truth, and only truth. And you know that is not what lies within your hearts.
Well, that was a disaster. Can we call time on this farce, please?
A pity. I thought your bond a mighty oak. Instead it is kindling. A brush of fire shall make it crumble. But do not despair, seedlings. You are young. You will find love. It will simply not be with one another. Can you and your beloved...
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with. I'm all pointy ears, my love. Can't get enough. I'm not surprised. I do rather like that, you know.
If not over, then through.
I don't know what that is, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we should go.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Nina.
Buddy the dog? Why? Because with him...
Why is that daubed fellow being forced before a crowd?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? I know I'm amazing! Way! Thank you to the loud mouth for volunteering for my next trick.
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Truly, I might as well go mount the gallows.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is right there! Oh, perfect! Now, you're very special.
Why?
You're special, my friend. Praise the Absolute. Eager to bleed? Praise the Absolute of the show.
It's a bloody work.
Unleash me! That is where I'm needed.
Smell blood. Jimmy on the go.
What fools these mortals be.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Here comes the punchline!
No!
Make way. My victims await. A bold maneuver.
No holding back.
go.
Sultanas, guide my blows.
I'm heating up.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I will ascend. Taking position.
Unleash me. Taking up position.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at a time.
I am close to my limit. Pass it! Whatever may come, I stand ready.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Under their noses.
One can't always be a gentleman. Let's get going. Wonder if the
The shapeshifter. What a pity. I thought we were killing a real clown.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such... As much as I love a good murder, alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so... But I cannot leave just yet. Not without... I need him back. And I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate... Even better! They aren't picky about things like working from home or eating. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Crossing have so
Mate,
few
it's your
lodges.
birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
I want to have a word.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us.
Return to us if you have a lover willing to take part.
Watch your back.
Let's move.
It shall be so.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Of course you came back. I never doubted you would.
Sorry, Pet. I'm not quite comfortable with doing this again yet. Ugh. Don't be so nice to me. It makes me want to be nice back.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Return to us if you have a lover willing to take part.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gordhash indeed spoke the truth.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it. I remember how it hurt when I turned. I don't want to turn into anything else. I had nothing for so long. Gods, you're beautiful. I'm all pointy ears, my love. There is nothing. You are perfect. Every time.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Return to us if you have a lover. Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah. Enjoy yourself, of course. But I dearly hope you aren't only having sex because we haven't in a while.
I'll be a little treat for you then.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Of course you came back. I never doubted you would. Ah, a person of taste indeed.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah, a person of taste indeed.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah.
I'll be a little treat for you then. This way.
Gods, you're beautiful.
I won't let anything.
One day I'll catch a break.
Game. Play.
Breath for me. Yeah?
Which means we're getting a real room.
Here goes nothing.
I got it.
I should speak up.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through. You came. I'm so pleased. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here. And of course, there's no charge. So, what? A tender touch, some sensory stimulation. Then, let.
In the darkness, you feel something.
Just relax.
Her lips meet yours, and you feel your body flush with heat, racing through your limbs. She lets out a whimper as you kiss lower.
Thank you.
She tastes like a dessert prepared just for you. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you...
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?